ignited a national firestorm. And tonight, a grand jury in Manhattan indicted the 24-year-old subway rider filmed with his arm around a homeless man's neck. Daniel Penny's charged with second-degree manslaughter in the killing that he calls self-defense. Now News 4's Jessica Cunnington explains what happens next.
Just over a month after he turned himself into police, Daniel Penny indicted by a Manhattan grand jury on a second-degree manslaughter charge, according to two sources familiar with the matter, in the subway chokehold death of Jordan Neely.
We all saw someone get murdered on video, and that should usually lead to something like an indictment.
Neely was 30 years old, a subway performer who was homeless and battled mental illness since he was a teenager. On May 1st, witnesses say he got onto an F train yelling about wanting food and threatening riders. 24-year-old Daniel Penny, a retired Marine, says he was trying to protect himself and others and put Neely in a chokehold. One witness saying for 15 minutes, the medical examiner ruled Neely's death a homicide.
A homeless man asking for help for food and water was murder, and New York says it's wrong.
Just days ago, Penny's attorneys releasing a series of short videos of Penny defending his actions.
I used this hole to restrain him. I was trying to keep him on the ground until the police came up.
After hearing about Penny's indictment, Neely's family attorneys said in part, the grand jury's decision tells our city and our nation that no one is above the law, no matter how much money they raise, no matter what affiliates they claim, and no matter what distorted stories they tell in interviews. Bottom line, at some point, Mr. Penny should have let go before Jordan died. There is no excuse for choking anyone for that long. Penny's legal team released a statement saying in part that we're confident that when a trial jury is tasked with weighing the evidence, they will find Daniel Penny's actions on that train were fully justified.
This man was not assaulting anyone. He didn't take any steps toward assaulting anyone.
New Yorkers in the jury pool knew that it was wrong. What's most disappointing is the NYPD didn't think it was wrong.
Penny wasn't arrested until about 2 weeks after the incident. That delay sparking protests. Now the indictment and lingering questions about what's working and not working for those with mental illness.
Jordan had been to the hospital. Jordan had been to Rikers Island. None of those things got him the care that he actually needed and the ability to sustain his life.
Mayor Eric Adams says he appreciates the thorough investigation by the district attorney, and with this indictment, now a trial can move forward. Once the indictment is unsealed, we'll learn much more details. But for now, Penny is expected in court here next month. If convicted, he could face up to 15 years in prison. In Lower Manhattan tonight, I'm Jessica Cunnington.